Alright, I'm filming a video today. I haven't made one in a while. It's been so long. We haven't really done anything that's like super interesting. So,
We've got a series of like 10 beautiful days.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
It's been raining a lot here, so, and like when it rains, it really just like pours all day long. So it's not very fun to do things. But anyways, yeah. So today's Sunday. We're just gonna go on a bike ride, a long bike ride, something active and easy. But yeah, so I don't really know how interesting the bike ride's going to be, but I also wanted to make some videos because like Chris and I, we've been in Taiwan for a year now. And
1 year left.
yeah, 1 year, well, a little bit over a year now.
Fastest year of my life.
Yeah, went by so fast. But I've had some people suggest, and I've thought of it too, like making some videos talking about like our experiences over the year and maybe like things we wish we would have known before we came here, or just information in general, because after a year, like we've had, I don't know, a lot of reflection on what it's been like. That place is so good. What? All right, we got our bikes. We're ready to go.
I want to ride my bicycle.
All right, so Chris and I both work for Hess, and I think it's the biggest English school in Taiwan. And like if you Google search like teaching English in Taiwan, it's probably going to be the first thing that comes up. It's a very big company. And the reason why we chose to go with Hess is because we don't know anyone in Taiwan, and we've never taught English abroad or really lived abroad or anything. So we just wanted to make sure that we were going to be like well taken care of. We were like a little fearful of the process and just wanted to make sure that, I don't know, someone was kind of like holding our hand the whole time.
Yeah. Well, it was the only company that would say like positively, hey, you have a job before you even come here. We'll be at the airport, pick you up,
Yeah.
have you go through training. Like
Yeah.
all the other companies were like, okay, yeah, your application sounds really good. Fly out here and we'll see if we can find you a job. Okay, like that's a huge chance for two people just to go, oh, go out here and hopefully maybe we'll find you a job.
Yeah. All right, we're taking a break. I actually rode for a while. It's really hot out here. And yeah, we're just next to the river. It's actually nice. The bike path goes all along the river. So you get like nice scenes. Anyways, okay, so about Hess. When you look things up online about Hess, Chris is laughing. I think there's a lot of negative stuff. Like, it has a bad reputation. But you know, like with every job, I think that there's pros and cons to working for the company, and I'm not gonna like completely disagree. Like Hess has its cons for sure, but there's some really nice things about it, and you kind of have to just like maybe be like a certain type of person to like enjoy the company. But we've had a good time. Like we don't have any like major complaints, only like tiny things. And
Any complaints?
yeah.
I think the personality type is actually willing to do the job. Work.
Yeah.
It's still a job. It's not a vacation.
It seems like people who like finish college and this is their first job and they come over here to teach, it seems like those are the people that don't like it. They've never really had a real job before, so they're gonna complain about doing any work, I think. But I think if you're a first-time teacher, you don't have any experience, you've never taught abroad, any of those kind of things, I think it's a really, really good option. I think if you're an experienced teacher or if you've taught abroad before, I think that there's better options out there for you. But Hess tells you exactly how to teach the classes. And that was really helpful for us because we don't have any teaching experience. So it was really nice to come in and have someone tell you exactly what they want you to do. It was like awesome. But yeah, I think my biggest complaint, which it's now over anyways, was the training process. It was such a pain, like going to these like every like 3 months we had to go to these trainings. You never got paid for them. You had to do all this extra work. Then there'd be trainings in between for extra things. Like your first year with Hess, they make you do so much extra bullshit stuff. It really wears on you. It gets really annoying. And that was my only big complaint, but it's really not even that big of a deal. You just kind of do it. So it's not really a problem.
No, and then now we're in our second year, it's, I don't know, you get a pay raise, you get, it's just kind of nice, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just taking another break from this area. I don't even know where we are. Area. This is like where they did the dragon boat racing. Maybe like a little bit farther down, like right there. Yeah. All right, so next thing I want to talk about is our schedule. So Hess guarantees 20 hours a week. I think they stick pretty true to that. It's rare you fall below. It's more likely you're gonna have more. But yeah, they always are. You're pretty much almost always between 20 and 25 hours. So that is a nice thing. I know other companies don't necessarily guarantee hours. So I know people who work at other schools, they have to like bounce around from school to school. So it's nice. And it's teaching hours, not necessarily like hours you're at the branch, because that's the second best thing I really like about our job is if you're not teaching a class, you don't have to be there. I've seen people who like they teach at a place and they like have to be there the whole entire day. So it's really nice, like if you're only teaching like 2 classes, so you only work, our classes are 2 hours long, so if you only work 4 hours, you're only there for 4 hours a day. Like that's just crazy for like being an adult and working full time and you're only at work for 4 hours. Yeah, it's really nice. But typically the schedule goes, you'll work from 2 o'clock to 9 o'clock. That would be like a full schedule, a full day, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Otherwise, some people teach kindergarten. I'd say like actually like half the people at Hess teach kindergarten. So they'll teach in the mornings from like 9:30 till 11:30, and then they'll teach a little bit of classes in the afternoon. But kindergarten's really like their bulk of their schedule. But neither Chris and I teach kindergarten, so we just teach like late afternoon through the evening. So that's really nice. Another thing is what?
To the night. I do work every single day, 7 to 9.
Yeah, Chris always
I have a
works till
7
9
to 9
o'clock.
class, Monday through Friday.
Yeah. The other thing is that Chris and I do not teach at the same school. Like obviously we work for the same company, but we do teach at different branches. So that is a thing. If you come as a couple, they won't put you in the same school because if you want to take time off, their reasoning is if you want to take time off, they want to be able to like.
They don't lose 2 teachers at the same time.
Yeah, there you go. They don't lose 2 teachers at the same time.
You only
So
have like 4 teachers at one school at the most anyway.
yeah. So we don't teach in the same exact school, but that's okay. And yeah, something to know. But that means that like we live near my school, so I get to walk, but Chris has to drive 20-30 minutes to his school every day.
Every day on a scooter. As long as it's convenient for my wife.
Goodbye, bikes. We're done. We're taking a break from the bikes.
My butt hurts.
Yeah, Chris's butt hurts.
But if we walked home from right here, it would probably take us about 3 to 4 hours. So I think our plan is to walk for a little while and then catch the MRT at some station and go back to our side of town.
Yeah.
We're pretty far.
We're down, what is this area? Like where the Railroad Museum is and like Pier 2 Art Center.
Southern side where the port.
South next to the port.
Is.
Yeah. So we're just gonna walk around, enjoy the hot, sticky weather.
I think it's awesome. Awesome experience.
Yeah.
Decent pay. Everything's like Taiwan. I think the thing is not necessarily about the job at Hess. I think the real thing is like Taiwan. Taiwan is a phenomenal country. It's just it's really nice.
Yeah.
It's fun. There's always an adventure to go on.
It's only a 1-year contract, so I think anyone who can, I think they definitely should do it. It's an amazing experience, and I'm really happy we decided to come. I think we were a little scared in the beginning, but it was 110% worth it. Obviously, we're staying a second year.